Hello, and welcome back to our game of Civ 7. So we left off, we are very close to the end of the era, moving into the era of exploration next. In the meantime, luckily we've got, we've figured out what boats are in preparation, we've got one down here, but we might want to possibly get a bit more done before we move into the era, into the next era. We have managed to expand quite a bit, and we are beginning to catch up with everyone on our yields. We're just behind on science is the thing. So we need to get a bit more science ready for the next era and kind of catch people up. We want to, probably the way we're going to do that is start converting these to cities and put some libraries in them. That's probably going to be the way we're going to do it. But as we've been looking toward doing that, Patavium over here has managed to catch the plague. So that's an issue. They've just got plague for a while. I'm sure that won't be horrible. So a minor outbreak has occurred. During this turn there was 0 tiles damage and 0 population lost. 0 tiles gained fertility. So I guess it's treating it as if it were part of the disaster framework sort of system that runs with the game. So it's treating it like a flood or something. Form an alliance. I will accept. So I'm now in alliance with 2 people. Lovely. Right, let's choose another civic. And we're moving toward entertainment, aren't we? So we can get an extra settlement cap added on. Right. In the meantime, now this settler is heading over to here, this tile, so let's go and sit on top of it. And we'll just kind of area deny around here with our units if we can. Right, we're kind of running out of areas to go to with these scouts. Might just kind of go back inland and maybe go around and sort of down here. We can follow the roads to do that, so there's that at least. In the meantime, we'll probably hit this galley, though we are struggling for health now. It can probably finish us off, so we're probably going to lose this galley. Oh, and in the meantime, we want to incorporate. We've got 10 turns. If this age goes 10 more turns, we get them. We're going to incorporate them. Right, expanding our town. So we're probably going to want to go for the cotton, aren't we? Wonderful. And he's going to pay to get an extra trade route with us. I have no problems with that. The bond between us and Xerxes is beginning to fray. Really? Already? I don't really know why. We do have an endeavour with... I know. 2, 3... Oh, his leader agenda. Likes leaders that are at war with others beside him. Dislikes those that are not at war with others besides him. So he likes fellow warmongers. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna kind of area deny around here. Oh, these are all Catherine's troops. We'll just tell them all to wait for now. We'll start moving our scout around this way. Get to the next turn. That age progress is ticking away. We've got to really hope it'll go on just long enough. Oh, we need science, yeah. Diplomatic action. We can't support, so we'll just accept. And ooh, we can put another emporium up if we wish. We will put it there, I guess. Okay. Right. Ah, so if it can't deploy the unit, it just kind of leaves them there. Right, so they're still, like, packed up. Right, okay. And we will move along here. Oh, the Grand Canyon is there. Makes sense, I guess. But that means we might not be able to cross over here. Yeah. Right. Let's grow this. Food production and happiness. Ooh, food production, gold and happiness. Ooh, more food. Okay, these tiles along this river are very valuable, and we should build lots of things on them. Right. Can I just build all these emporiums? Right. Can it be placed adjacent to another emporium? So we could build one up here. And I guess we shall. Right. And as we slowly move our settler over, this will probably be our last city in this age.
Less interested in who we imagine ourselves to be than in what we can do for one another.
Right, new civic. Entertainment for settlement limit. That'll give us 8 settlements. We'll plot this down and that'll be it. Ooh, Oracle is available. Let's do it. We'll not put it in this rocky area because we can turn that into a real good production like mine. Finally, we've got a river here. That'll be. What are the yields on these tiles? Let's have a look. Which one's the worst one to get rid of? 3 production, 1 happiness. 3 production, 1 happiness. They're about equal. Then in that case, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll just put it next to this one because it'll get an adjacency bonus. Right, okay. Settler is nearly in place. Right, grow town. we can get these extra fish. And oh, we are getting, because of the fishing quay and everything, we are just getting tons and tons of food from the water. Oh yeah, this is just going to be a big fishing town. That's what it's going to be. All about them big fish. Okay. We have an overflowing treasury. I think it is time for us to start buying out some of these buildings here. And probably turning this into a... so this will give a... So we've got a saw pit here. Amphitheatre for science and culture. Let's pop it in. And now we don't have a room for anything else really, so let's upgrade to a city. Right, let's go and look at this one down here as well. Ostia. How are we doing in Ostia? How do we feel about a saw pit? +4 here, that'd be good. We can do a fishing quay, would be a good idea, I reckon. And we'll probably just buy until we can't anymore. We can't afford an amphitheatre yet. Right. This gives free food. That city can take it. It's their fish, they can have it. And that'll keep them growing. Which is what we want to see. I'm just thinking as well, this is the city size, isn't it? So this is 10. So Ravenna here is doing extremely well at 13. Rome is already on 26. That's kind of almost like mid-game size that you'd find on previous Civ games. So that's already huge. Adulis here is on 13. Now with Colo here, which has got plague, 8. So my cities are actually quite large. Like, you know, 9, 7, 10 over here. So my lowest one is this new one that's at 7 and is suffering from plague at that. Oh well, we've got the new one here as well that's already at 4. Just putting it out there, already at 4. I'm getting over 100 gold a turn. We might be lacking in science, but we won't be doing for so long because soon we'll be able to just buy the science buildings that we need. In the meantime, they need to produce something here. We'll make a start on some walls, just costs. But hopefully they can grow, take one of these tiles. This is the problem with taking coastal tiles. Sometimes you do need to take some land tiles just so that you can put some buildings up. So we should take a land tile next here and just pop some buildings in. Right, so they've so over here, yeah, we can probably take an area and just reserve this for some buildings really. And again here we're just going to keep following this river along because it's got the best yields. The cost for converting this has already gone down by 100 since just the other turn. So we're going to keep at it. This new district, we can absolutely slot a few things in there. But we shan't yet. I think we save up for an amphitheatre and then we'll consider yeah, we'll set up an amphitheatre and then we will consider converting it at that point. Pavatium over here has been freed of plague. It's now on +3 happiness, which is pretty good. as our city goes down right here. Is this going to piss off the... Oh! This is the guy I don't like. Oh, he did settle something here then. He's taken the sodding iron. Right, we're going to have to rethink this. He's gone and settled the city right here and rapidly expanded over. That means he's claimed this iron, so we can no longer get this iron by settling here. It's now recommending we settle a city here to get claims on the cowling here and the other things. Another good spot would be, this would be closer to our borders. Personally, I'd like one here and one here, but we can work on the assumption that we're just going to capture this eventually. Let's be honest, we probably will. If this gets integrated, this gets captured, and we put one here, this actually kind of works as a border. We've just got this hole in the middle. We can probably put a city here at some point, or there, and kind of expand it into this area. But for now, yeah, it might not be wrong in saying that this is probably the best spot, now that they've gone and forward settled me there. Right. We can't settle until next turn. We're going to send over a commander and some troops just to make sure that no one nabs them. And, yeah, Pavatium's free of plague, lovely. Catherine the Great became suzerain of a new city, whatever, and an agenda has... the agenda of Isabella has changed your relationship. Yeah. Oh, she doesn't like that our borders are touching now. It's like, don't touch me. No, you don't touch me. Your city had plague. There. I've just got 3 of the plague. Right. Okay. It's as good as we're going to get, and we want to get something settled in here before too long. We don't want to be frozen out of the centre here and miss out on the resources. Okay. We can expand our town. I wonder where we will expand to. Two food to capital, 4 to any other city. So it's best putting this in a town that we're trying to grow. Except it can't go in a town. Right. Then let's take... Puteoli, put that back into Roma. Put this here and that'll help them grow. And they really need just to get food more than anything else. Right, we can kind of pack these back up now. And we do get a new Legion unit there, so... Right. We are really, like, swimming in troops. We really are. Right, get the troops packed up. And just put them on alert there. Lovely. Any spare troops will go and station over here when we get a chance. Honestly, I think Xerxes is going to settle in here somewhere. Oh, it looks like it's gone... Because this is landlocked, It looks like it's gone and created a road automatically to Lugdium over here, and that then uses the river to trade with Roma. So the roads are built automatically then. Oh, the plagues are getting stronger. We're going to want to watch out for that. We're running out of happiness here, so let's take a tile that will provide some. We've got plenty of food, so let's take some production. We're up to 90%. Oh, it's just gonna finish. We've got 3 turns left before they become integrated. We're barely going to make it, but we will make it. Happiness across the nation is good at the moment. Except here where it's at -3. Can they build anything else? No, so we're just keeping up with the research initiative at the moment. Yeah, we're over our settlement cap, I am aware. We have to choose a new crisis policy. Gain 1 migrant when a city is infected, but lose some growth. It barely matters now. Oh, 5 happiness in infected settlements. Prosecute apostates. 5% happiness in infected settlements with a commander, but -5 in those without those with no altar. Right. We're just gonna go with miasma, I think. We'll deal with it because there's barely any time left on the age. It's gonna tick over almost any moment now at this point. We really want, yeah, just to build amphitheaters here. Actually, it's selected this is not a proper city. I realised then when we're looking at it, I'm like, why is it costing gold? I'd clicked on a notification saying that it wants me to choose that a specialisation was available or whatever, but we're not going to bother with that. We're going to upgrade the amphitheatre here. Ooh, 2 and 5 culture over here. Sounds good to me. Nicely next to the water. We'll call it the Ostia Opera House. Definitely nothing like that Sydney one. Right. Grab this other unit. Bring them over here and just put them on alert. There we go. Job's a good one. And we'll just leave them like that, right. We're managing with the low happiness. We're managing. Hopefully no one goes and ends the era. We've got 10% left. Right, we're... doing pretty well. Let's see, what can we go for here? When they're starting out, I think towns always want to go toward food. But that said, if we go here, yeah, we could go toward the elephants, and that might be a better play for us. But let's go in a direction that's going to give us not just 2 production, but food production and happiness. Then we'll move over there, and then we can kind of wrap back round for, yeah. Okay. Right. Our science is no longer disgraceful, at least. It's decent. Our culture is hilariously good. Somehow. As is our happiness and our gold generation. We are now equal first, which is pretty good. So we're pretty good across the board, apart from research, which is the most important resource, which is a problem. We are not out of the woods yet. We're going to do a research initiative here, converting some of our production into research, and maybe that'll nudge it slightly more forwards. We are barely going ahead with science. Right. I think these are about to be incorporated down here, if I'm not mistaken. They have been. Completing a last milestone before the end, pushing the era progress
All
up.
the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players.
And we have crested into 9 of 8 cities. We've got that
Ships
extra
at a
just in time.
distance have every man's wish on board.
But yeah, we've now got that. We're still getting that -5 issue on happiness, but we're getting it when it should have been -10 and been a real problem. We're now only getting -5, and it's not that big of a deal. And we're probably going to be able to increase that pretty soon, I would bet, in the next era. We're going to grow the town. Let's see, this is an up-and-coming town, so we probably want more food more than anything else. Even though there's some opportunities for science here and there. Ooh, that would give me ivory though. Okay, we'll secure the resource, get the ivory, and then we can even go into sheep then. We'll get those before, we'll get these. So yeah, actually, because we moved there, it claims the tiles around, so that's secured these resources from, what they call them, the, axums. Okay. We've secured that away from them. Perfect. And we want mathematics. We won't have time to get it, but we'll endeavour to do so. If we're doing pretty well on culture, I mean, no one's completed this culture tree then. No one will have. If I'm, like, top on culture, by quite a way, by the way, and I've not finished the culture tree, then none of the other civs have. I don't know why it's telling me to look at this. I've not got resources there, right? Town specialization available, whatever. Get rid. Just right. Let's send some of our spare troops over this way, shall we? Right, we're going to take... Well, yeah, we'll set these out. We'll move one of the legions over. And we'll move them over here, station them there, and then we'll pack these back up. Right. Migrant. Do they do something? Resettle. Join a settlement and become part of its population. Usable on any owned district. This settlement cannot expand right now. Oh! Is it because it's got plague? Yeah, it appears to have plague. Those are definitely... That definitely looks plaguey, doesn't it? The, smoky skulls and the crows and the death. Where would be a good spot for you? Utopia up here is struggling with a people problem. We could give them some more people, right? Oh, that's an issue. I think, yeah, they've lost some people there. This city's just, ooh, that's hit hard. Ooh. Not the greatest of news. And hey, we're getting to see new parts of the map. That's nice. Civilization has been defeated. Oh. Wonders of the ancient world. We've done a milestone. Let's have a look at our progress on these milestones, by the way. So culture, we've got a milestone done. Military, we managed 2. Science, we've managed 1. And we've nearly completed economic. Right. How do we get points on this? Your new trade route grants you access to all of these. Oh, this is for like improvement, getting. Yeah, this is for getting resources, isn't it?
I count the grains of sand on the beach and measure the sea. I understand the speech of the dumb and hear the voiceless.
Very nice. Too bad about the plague on it, but otherwise... If only we'd have finished the oracle sooner, we might have seen the plague coming. Really, there's a settler there. Is he going to settle a city here? Because if he does, I am declaring war on him. If he has the gall to do that, he is getting war declared. Right. Now, down here, we were looking at maybe food, weren't we? Yeah. We're probably going to have to do that, unless we want the city to starve to death. Which I'd rather it doesn't. Oh dear, am I going to have to... Can I... It is queuing these, right? It is not. God damn it. Yes, choose production. Repair. Go. Major outbreak has spread to the settlement of Lugdunum from Roma. I will move this unit along. Pack the others up. And go on alert. So I cannot repair things, I think, because they're currently still being damaged, so I guess I'll have to just tell it to build anything else. Right. So basically my capital can't do anything while it's got plague. Lovely. Well, at the very least we'll be able to explore all the map down here in the meantime. Ooh, this town's grown. Let's just secure here. Because that'll, yeah, push us out to here. And then we can make sure that we're kind of securing our borders around Spain's territory here. And yeah, we're looking pretty good actually. Ostia, can I convert you yet? Yes, I can if I wish. But I could also buy a bunch of stuff for you before I do that, which I should probably do. Yeah. we'll get a bit more cash. I don't really need the combat strength at the moment, so we'll just kind of leave that as is. Right. Okay. Major outbreak has spread to settlement Ostia from Rome. 2 tiles damaged, 2 population lost. 2 tiles gained fertility. Yeah, it's pretty bad. And of course this is causing low happiness. Yeah, people who have the plague tend to not be happy. That's fairly obvious. Right, not much I can do about it though. Right. Oh, we've found more of Spain. Spain's territories are really scattered, aren't they? I think a lot of people's are. Usually the AI would put them kind of clumped around each other, but they seem to really be scrambling for land in this one. Right, let's see if we can... If we put something here, that'll kind of move our borders around the edges here. Yeah, we'll kind of just secure our borders here now. And kind of stop these from growing into us. And he's got here, and this settlement can't expand now. Yeah, so we've got another migrant here. Well, we'll wait. We'll wait with these two. Okay. Let's see what we can manage to do then. We've got... Oh, we are 98% age progress. We've lost a legatus due to plague damage. Oh god. Oh, we lost a commander. Oh god, that's bad. That's really bad. Right. Okay, narrative choice. The age of antiquity is ending. It's at 100%. We're going. Here we go. Ooh, trade opportunity. Raga part of the Persian Empire is overflowing with valuable commodities. Okay, I should probably build some more trader units as well, if I'm not making anything else. We'll send some migrants down here, I guess. Okay. Right, let's see what happens. The age progress has been completely filled. At the end of this turn, the Antiquity Age will give way to the Exploration Age, and you will enter an age transition, during which you will choose how the Roman civilization will evolve, and what the legacy of your accomplishments in this age will be. History is built in layers, and progress often comes with setbacks. All the settlements you want at the transition, at the age transition, and your Rome traditions will form the foundation of your that you will continue to build upon. Only your capital will retain its status as a city. Buildings and improvements other than wonders and unique buildings, unique quarters and unique improvements will persist. But most buildings will generate reduced yields. Ooh. So all of our cities go back to being towns. That kinda sucks. Right. Gameplay specific to the Age of Antiquity, such as pantheons, government, city-states, trade routes, diplomatic relations will be replaced by new forms unique to the Exploration Age. Your commanders will persist, and some units will remain and upgrade to the Exploration Age. Counterparts. The first stage of your journey is ending, but a new world of possibilities is beginning. Prepare to discover new technologies, cultures, peoples, and continents as you enter the Exploration Age. Well. Hey, it's no longer addled. That's nice to know. Resettle. We get to choose a tile, do we? Lovely. Ah, crap. Antiquity Age comes to an end.
In their pursuit of fortune, Roman merchants were as well-travelled soldiers, creating a web of goods that crossed every inch of the world.
Is it going to move on? There we go. Economic attribute, militaristic attribute, expansionist attribute, +2 settlement limit. For fealty, we get legacy option for the next stage, master caravaneer, +5 gold for every trade route. 1 scientific attribute. All your cities remain cities. Silk Road's golden age. Ooh. Gain 1 culture attribute. Gain 1 diplomatic attribute. Real Legends report. Wow, okay, pretty good, yeah. So we'll get an unlock. We can use that in future. We're going into the next stage. Let's see what happens then. We can be the the Coca-Cola company. They will give us unique naval units. +1 attack per turn if movement allows. Naval commander, so this is navy. Happiness, gold adjacency for quarters and wonders. Happiness adjacency for gold buildings and wonders. Gold adjacency for coastal terrain. Ooh. Gold adjacency for coasts, that's good. We have a lot of coasts. 50% production towards naval units. Cola, unique gold and military building. Okay, interesting, possibly. Unique infantry for combat strength in featureless tiles and a ranged attack. Ming unique merchant, civilian who can establish a trade route to import resources from a foreign settlement. +100 gold when they do this. Okay, so they get some extra gold from trade routes. We only have the choice of these 4 as well. We didn't unlock the others. And we get the Ming Great Wall. Culture, gold adjacency for fortification improvements. Counts to fortification, 6 combat strength when defending. Does not remove warehouse bonuses on a tile. Can only be built in a line. Cannot branch or fork. The Normans. Chevalier? I'm guessing it's meant to be cavalier, but it's probably French. Norman unique cavalry unit, +3 combat strength against slower units. Ignores zone of control. Interesting. Soakman, unique settler. Civilian unit capable of founding new towns. Receive medieval walls in the city centre when a new town is created. It's not like the greatest thing ever. This unique unit's pretty good. Norman unique quarter, created by constructing the Bailey and Mott in the same district. Receive a free cavalier unit when completed. And you get culture adjacency for medieval walls and wonders. Yeah, Norman's very famous for building a lot of castles. Most of them still stand around here. All fortified district must be captured to conquer settlement. I can do a Mott. 4 happiness. So this is happiness, this is culture, and they give happiness and culture. This gives culture adjacency to fortifications and wonders. This gives happiness if placed on rough terrain. Okay, happiness adjacency for wonders. Okay. So, very defensive and cavalry focused. Or we can go militaristic expansionist, Spain, and screw Isabella over. Spanish unique infantry unit. Has higher combat strength. I mean, I like infantry units, so that's what we have most of, so our infantry units will upgrade into this. Adjacent units receive +3 combat strength against cavalry units. Interesting. But it can't stack. Conquistador, a great person with 1 charge. Can be trained in cities with a wharf. That'll be all of them. And, well, I think all but 1 of my cities. And the specific conquistador received is random. Each can only be received once, and can only be activated in distant lands. Cost increases per conquistador trained. Can always embark in ocean. What do they do? That's my question. What does a conquistador do? It says I get 3 great... it says they're a great person with 1 charge. That does what? Spanish unique quarter, created by constructing these 2 things in the same district, +2 gold in this settlement for every settlement in distant lands. So this is about expanding to the new world, basically. Culture and culture adjacency, and we get gold and gold adjacency. Put them both together and you will get +2 goal in this settlement for every settlement in distant lands as a bonus. So golden culture, that is kind of where I've been going, so emphasising that, not the worst idea. I mean, I would have loved to have been maybe, I mean, what else is there? There's like Songhai here, economic militaristic sounds like it could be interesting. Expansionist militaristic Mongolia, interesting. But yeah, I think we're going to go with our militaristic expansionists in Spain here. They seem to be probably more my ally. I'm tempted. Yeah, colour here, I'm tempted by them. Gold and gold adjacency, happiness, gold adjacency. That does count on coastal terrain though, and navigable rivers. And I get loads of boats. That's the thing, I get loads of boats with that. Big production towards boats, special naval commanders. But, I'm torn between Spain and Cola here. Thing is, this gives them land trade route range and naval trade route range. But, yeah. I guess I don't really know what the conquistadors do. And this has the potential to give me a lot of money. Let me think. Okay, I've decided. I'm going to go with Cola over here, or Chola, or... I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry, I don't. Right. Let's roll. Go. Big boats. We're going to build all the boats, the biggest boats and the best boats.
The monsoon gathers, filling sails and banners, pushing the fierce Chola toward their destiny.
This transition, I can tell, is going to be so painful. I'm just fully expecting like everything to basically be wrecked. The game to have just... It's going to be like when you accidentally desync from a multiplayer lobby and the AI gets to play one turn and just ruins all of your production queues and moves all your units around. That's what this is going to be like, isn't it? It's exactly what this is going to be like. What's the damage? Explore the great oceans in search of distant lands. Your naval units can heal in coastal waters, establish settlements on distant lands, meet new civilizations, and gather new resources to enrich your empire. Embrace religion by building a temple. With a religion in place, you can train missionaries to spread your faith across the globe. So religion is now a thing. There might be new civilizations elsewhere now. And yeah, we need to find where elsewhere is. Building your legacy. We could really do with like a scientific advisor. We really could do. We're a bit lacking. Research education to increase the number of specialists you can place in a single location. Yeah, we don't really have that problem. Right, let's see what the damage was. So we've kept our settlements. Our units are... We've got them here. They're still good. And it's upgraded them into swordsmen, that's nice. And our army commander's kept his promotions. Unfortunately, the army that was around here is gone. The units around here, we kept one of them. But because we didn't have too many commanders, it looks like it's spread the others out around here. Really? Really? He's just desperate to settle anywhere, isn't he? So he's gonna put this... Oh, you dolt. It's not even worth keeping that city if we take it over. It's not worth it. It just isn't. Right, just... If we settle... If we get another civilian unit in Pretoria, and it got rid of the immigrants that were here, didn't it, too? If we get immigrants, refugees, whatever you call them, the civilian units here, it got rid of them. But if we get a growth turn, we should expand over in this direction just to cut him off from getting in land tiles and piss him off. But he'll expand before us. He's going to expand in 2 turns somehow. He's probably eating the bloody whales there. That's what will be doing it. So he'll probably get routes inland here and bifurcate these two from each other and really annoy me and be obnoxious. And I'm probably going to have to declare war, aren't I? Once I've built up a military again, we'll have to send them his way. Right, we have a lot of things to do. Yeah, we have a lot of things to do. Let's get everything sorted, ready to go, and then we'll probably call it an episode there. But yeah, it looks like most of everything is intact. It's just messed with my units. So first it wants me to go and, yeah, just tell all of my units to do something. We'll tell them to go on standby, I guess. Choose your legacies. Here you will decide which legacies to carry forward. The options available are based on which milestones you completed in the previous age. Fully completing a legacy unlocks the Golden Age legacy for that path. We nearly got that with the trade. While not gaining any milestones in a path will unlock its Dark Age legacy. You can only choose one Golden Age or Dark Age legacy, but any number of other legacies can be added as long as you have enough legacy points of the matching type. Select legacies based on the number and type of legacy points you have. Each legacy has a cost. Wildcard options can be spent on any legacy. Click to add. Click one in your selection to remove it. After you make your choices, click confirm. How many points do I have? Ah, there we are. Well, I was looking up here, like, where are the points labelled now? That's to filter. We have 1 wild, 1 scientific, 1 cultural, 1 militaristic, 3 economic. So economic then. All your cities from the previous age remain cities. Pretty big. Gold for every trade route. Let's go with that. That's 2 of them spent. And an economic attribute. That spends those points. For our scientific one, we've only got the 1 choice. We'll get an attribute point. For our culture, we have a choice of 2. Gain a diplomatic attribute point, or a cultural one. Let's go with a cultural one. I'm annoyed that scrolling up in here is zooming the map in and out. Oh god, even if I click and drag this, it's moving the map around. Ugh. +2 settlement limit. Militaristic, expansionist attributes. These are good, but we need that settlement limit. We'll be going for that. We do have a wildcard option. Let's go with... We're going to be expanding a lot. We should go with an expansionist thing with our wildcard option. Yeah, that we should. Let's confirm. Lovely. We've got some attribute points available. 100% production towards constructing wonders. Yes. That's an obvious one that we should be getting. Economic. +1 gold per age on the palace and city halls. It's not bad, it's a little bit of a bonus, isn't it? Expansionist towards training settlers. Wow. Wow. These are so amazing. Utterly. That's the problem, we're getting the first few attributes. These were meant to be got ages ago, I think. Oh dear. Right. Production. A bazaar or a stone cutter. The bazaar has a maintenance of 3 happiness. But it'll give us a ton of cash. Yep, I know we're over the cap. No, we're not actually. It's 9 of 10 now. We're actually golden. Roma capital. Yep, pop the camels in. And now we can have, let's see, food, production, happiness, all the things. Or, you know, just all of the gold in the world. Because it's got plenty of that other stuff. Like, Rome has 44 production. What's another 3? You know, it doesn't matter. But getting those in some small towns would really benefit them. Now let's see, what places are struggling? Food-wise, like, food-wise there's 14 there, 13 here. So they probably want some fish. These can have some cotton. Well, if I click on them it moves the map to them, so I can kinda... Right, okay. Give me an idea of where they are. Ostia, up here, they're doing pretty well. They're doing really well for food, actually. So, some happiness and production would go down well there. And these can slot some extras, so... This is just a ton of production. They're doing pretty bad for production. Totally over here, yeah, get them some production as well. Excellent, excellent. I think that's everything slotted in that we can fit. Right, good job. We are really gonna just... He is rubbing me up the wrong way, this guy. I think we're gonna have to declare war again, and I think we're gonna have to declare, you know, just take over this, and that. I would not worry about raising that. Like, it's a bloody eyesore. It's partly in ice caps. He's settled that out of desperation because he was nearly out of cities. This is probably good. This city is pretty good. This is not worth controlling. It just raise the thing. Right. Choose a tech. So is everything from the previous tree, do we just get it or is it gone now? Not sure. Food and production with machinery. Science and production and more science with astronomy. And food with cartography. Ooh, but that gets you deep ocean exploration, which allows us to settle the new world sooner. Right. We're going to go astronomy then cartography, I think. Because we've got a lot of food and production already. Right. Viewing this tree, we probably want to go with... Let's see what we start with. This is happiness. And this is production towards naval units. Yeah, and we get merchants. So, yeah, we want economics. Production towards military units. Production on urban districts in your capital. Let's do that. And food, gold, and culture in towns for specialization. No. Ooh, we've not really got great options here. We're probably not going to be training much more stuff. And we're not going to have... I mean, towns with specializations... I've not really been giving them those. I guess we'll just go on urban districts in the capital. Right. Stone cutter. Could be an interesting idea. And we're going to grow here. And that's going to kind of pen them in a bit closer. And we're going to also give ourselves access to more food, but also more land plots to be able to actually build some of these buildings on that we're trying to put down. Right. I'm assuming we've not got anywhere to put the buildings or something. But we'll start a research initiative. Yep. Yeah, it's not a great amount that it's producing, is it? Xerxes changed his relationship to friendly. Oh, we've lost all our alliances. She's just really annoyed with us, just because previous age. She dislikes the civilization with the most great works, and likes the one with the least. Xerxes. It's not even letting me look at the relationship thing at all. Spain. Previous age is very happy with me, so we're going into a good relationship with them, and previous age and borders touching, he just hates me. Even though the reason our borders are touching, I mean, is entirely his fault for just settling next to me. But sure. I think we know who's prime target for having their settlements nicked this time. That's a point as well. We'll call it here. Now that we've kind of got ready to start the next stage proper, we've done all the setup. But let's look at some of these bonuses. Like, where would we get some bonus settlement limit? There, feudalism, +1. Feudalism. Have we got anything in the masteries, maybe? Golden culture down here if we need. Okay, boom, +1 food on farms, pastures and plantations. Interesting, and medieval bridges, right. So siege units there, going into shipbuilding here, making some really good stuff. It's actually quite nice that it isn't utterly huge, the tech tree now, because it's separated by age. You don't get as lost in it as you used to. Okay, so it looks like feudalism will give us a settlement limit. And if we go into culture, we look at the tree. Let's see. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. One settlement limit. Mastery on society. So if we do society and then master it, we can get a settlement limit. What else? And mastering colonialism. So either here or here, we can get another settlement, another on social class, another on sovereignty, another on imperialism. So these texts at the end of culture will give us settlement limits. So we really want to push culture. Probably a bit more than we do science here. And that's going to be to get those settlement limits up so that we can kind of, you know, go out, build a settlement here, and then build a few on some distant lands, take over this guy's stuff, and yeah. Right, okay. Oh, I've discovered it. Why does it tell me I've discovered that natural wonder? Of course I have. Oh, and nearly forgot. What is our personal civilization civics? So, influence towards initiating improved trade relations, and we get the unique building here and the other unique building, as well as some resource capacity in the capital. Gold from active diplomatic actions. We start our support. Culture on gold buildings. Okay. Minus gold maintenance cost for naval units. Plus 1 movement and sight on the Calam unit that we get. And plus 1 settlement unit at the end. Settlement limit at the end here. Gold in settlements other than your capital if they have a water building. Otru receives the convoys promotion. And we get a special temple for influence. All buildings gain plus 1 happiness adjacency for navigable rivers. Ooh. There's some decent stuff in there. Right. So we want to go for, I mean, gold on culture on gold buildings, so we can really push the boat with culture here. Boost that up, get those extra settlements, and just go really wide, like stupid wide. I'm talking, let's take over, just plop a city in the middle here, because it's begging for it. Take this one over, raise that one, take this one over. Push over to the New World, wherever the hell it is, and build even more there. Right, sounds good. Right. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Civilization VII. Let's drop a save here. Campaign YT4. Lovely. And I will see you on the next one, where we're going to be looking to rapidly expand and start exploring the new world. Can we actually build boats capable of going yet? We've already got our Calam here. Right. So it's a tier 1 naval unit. So we get it straight away. We can get that straight out then. And we probably should. Once we're done building the bazaar and probably a stonecutter, we'll start getting some of these boats out and really, well, yeah, pushing the boat. Well, or envelope, whatever you want to say. Here, maybe we'll make one here as well. Since we're not doing much else, that science focus isn't really helping. Oh, well, it was. Okay, well, we're getting 3.7 science per turn. Wow. We'll get a boat out and we'll... Oh, mind you, though. We've got to get it past here, haven't we? Oh. So if somehow... We're going to have to declare war on him. We just are. We are. There's no real way around this. We're going to have to do an early war. He's in the way. He's just so in the way. Better still, if we built boats here, built up a little fleet, they can practically just bombard and take this, move our swordsman units that we've got here over, take this, then we can just sail over here. He's got another settlement over here somewhere, and we can just bombard it from the shores, probably. Send units through here, just... Isabella will give us a open borders thing. We'll be able to move through, take this, and then win. But yeah, in the meantime, the more settlements we can kind of get down, like this is ripe for settling. This is not as big, but it is important to kind of keep our borders secure here, so keeping these resources, securing this area. But if we just take this, that kind of does the same job, so we might not need anything here if we just take this settlement instead. Then we can just drop one sort of here, maybe, or somewhere around, yeah. There's definitely room for probably 1 or 2, maybe even 3 along here. So we'll probably do that then, at which point we'll have got a nice little armada ready that we'll be sending to new worlds, starting to explore and such. We'll probably want to attach a settler to them, just send them over there, capture a few areas, secure a landing port, build a settlement initially, and then get looking at those unique buildings we have to get mega trade routes set up from the old world to the new. Should be interesting. Right, thank you very much for watching though. This has been Civ 7 and I'll see you in future videos. I'll see you then.